I just gotta state this for myself. I just spent 15 minutes recording a video just now that I just deleted because of what I've been thinking. And let me just explain what I've been thinking so far, to be honest. And I'm gonna just be keeping it as blunt as I can this whole video, and I'm gonna just see where my mind goes, because what I just spilled in that last little segment that I tried to record was honestly pretty real for me. And it was just the truth, you know. Instead of me trying to put on a front, instead of me trying to, you know, come here with some kind of either exaggerated charisma or just some exaggerated words or some, you know, anything, I'm just gonna try to keep it as raw as I can and really just how I've been feeling, how I've been moving, etc. Starting with I guess my poll on IG. I guess some motherfuckers might think this is in correlation with that, so I might as well make it if I post this, which I probably will, because I'm not sitting out here for nothing. But honestly, I'm just trying to see where niggas' minds is at. Like I was saying to myself the other day, sorry, I don't know what that is. But like I was saying to myself the other day, a lot of niggas, or everybody pretty much, besides the motherfuckers who didn't vote, of course, because not everybody interacts, but motherfuckers really just straight up voted left or right, which they assumed it was for the election. I never said it was. I just said left or right. Choose wisely in the corner. So motherfuckers just assuming that I was talking about the election because this is coming up, right? And everybody voted left won. And I guess left is Democrats, right is Republic. It kind of makes sense that way, but if I'm wrong, flame me in the comments later. I don't give a fuck. But everybody voted left, or it was 8 out of 7. 8 left, 7 right. Probably more than that, to be honest. I didn't check afterwards. Like after 16 hours or some shit. Anyway, after that, I said, y'all motherfuckers really voted. And then I said, I'm about to go in on the next slide. This is me going in. Honestly, I've lost hope for a lot of you niggas, to be honest. And I'm really talking about the older generation. With that poll, that kind of has me looking at my generation a lot more sus. I'm not going to say all the way, but just a lot more. And let me explain why right here. Honestly, we seen what happened with those riots, right? Well, we just seen what happened. Let me just start from the beginning of the year. We've seen what happened with coronavirus. How everybody at first was just like, okay, this is kind of like maybe Ebola, you know, it's some dangerous virus, some dangerous fucking disease out there, but it's not really gonna hit us. So motherfuckers was disobeying the mask order, motherfuckers was not social distancing, motherfuckers was still going to parties, everybody was doing their shit. It wasn't a big deal. Until it became a trend to wear a mask, to social distance, or shit will not go away. Everybody starts doing it, cool. Now we in Corona. George Floyd, I'm pretty sure this next thing happened. The next thing that happened besides the California, Arizona, I think it was Arizona? No, Alaska, my bad, that's a neck. Alaska fires. After that shit, I think that was whenever George Floyd got his ass kneeled on. So that happened, and it became a trend to protest / riot. It was protest at first, but that did not take long for it to turn into rioting. Check, because I heard another branch break. Okay. Anyway, like I said, riots became a trend, so a lot of us, my generation, hopped on that shit. And let me try to, I guess, restate what I put in that riots video, because I was just really following the hype, to be honest. And yeah, in a way, I was riding the trend, but in a way to try to bring light to it. But I realized, looking back on that video, whenever I watch it, how I was really engulfed in the moment, and a lot of emotions were getting to me. And even though I restated myself in a video afterwards, I still feel like I need to do it again, because it's just, it sits well for me. And I feel like with those riots, yeah, I did say this. I understand why people riot. I even said it in the video, now that I remember. I just didn't fucking go into it that much. I understand why people are angry and why people riot and why people do what they do because of the condition that we've been put in. But the people who just go out there to look at shit, the people who just go out there just to do it because everyone else is doing it, do. And the people who are also taking out their anger like that. There's two things. I understand, but that's the wrong action. I'm gonna just put those two together. I understand why you're doing it, but there are more practical ways of doing that. And I understand not everybody has that mental capacity. I'm talking about the people who were genuinely angry. I'm not talking about the Snapchats. I saw people raiding fucking stores for glasses. But you have to understand, man, like there's limits and there's certain rules to the world. I'm not gonna say the universe because that just sounds too fucking spiritual. What was I saying? There are rules, there are laws to the world, right? And I'm not talking about man-made laws. I'm just talking about what you do to do shit, quote unquote, right. Okay? And you vandalizing, you stealing, you being out here, nigga, just to do shit, bro, that's not right, bro. Like, you putting Black Lives Matter behind it, or you putting, R.I.P. George, or fucking, what's her name, bro? I'm sorry, I cannot think of the other black girl who got shot, but I already know the story. Fucking cops came in her home, boyfriend was blah, 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 and then she got shot. Anyway, Breonna Taylor. I ain't forget. Anyway, bro, now we're at the point of the election, and it's a trend to vote now, especially with our generation. That's unheard of, bro. That's honestly fucking unheard of for people my age or even a little older, like millennials, to actually take voting so seriously as they do now. But I feel like it's also part of the cause that every damn social media that I open, YouTube, not really Twitter, I don't go on that bitch that much, but I'm pretty sure it's on there, Snapchat, Instagram, motherfucking everything, dude. Like, even my emails to some degree, like the ads, pop-ups that I get are just about voting Trump or Joe Biden. I don't give a fuck about either one of them, dude. But anyway, people are taking this voting shit seriously, like it's actually gonna do something. And I have no hard feelings against people who voted at all. I fuck with y'all, but if y'all think voting is gonna do something, if you think that you're doing something right by voting, cool. That's all I'm gonna say to that. I'm not gonna spark up any damn fucking shit at all. Cool. That's all I have to say to that. And you know why I'm saying that is because a lot of people of my parents' age, parents' generation, I think every time I say that, they think I'm talking about them personally, but fuck it. At this point, I guess I am, because niggas take shit personally. But honestly, we've been in this system. I'm talking about black people for a second. We've been in this system for so long right now. For so long now. We've been having oppression problems, racial problems, wage problems, systematic problems, economic problems. That might be the same thing. I don't give a fuck. We've been having problems in this economy for as long as it probably fucking started. As long as it started. Before it was the fucking beginning, dude. When we're talking about when blacks and whites met, we've been having beef, if you want to say it like that, okay? And that's really, I guess, the issues that people are talking about. Besides, before Corona hit, if you want to be honest, Donald Trump was putting this country where it should be when it comes to having jobs, when it comes to having sustainability, when it comes to having, I guess, better systematic opportunities for black people and just regular people, period, regardless of race. Trump was putting us on board with that. But a lot of people, how the news does and how people just follow trends, they put titles on people based off what they hear. And a lot of people don't realize, a lot of people don't realize that a lot of stuff they hear is on purpose. Where do you get this news? Like, if you didn't realize how much information you get from other people or other things that are outside of yourself, like anything that comes from outside of yourself, you need to be looking at that shit thoroughly, critically, my nigga, because you don't know where a lot of the information you get comes from, dude, and you don't know how biased it is or how unbiased it is. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm not gonna sit on here and suck Donald Trump's dick. I'm not gonna sit on here and suck Joe Biden's dick, because like I said, I don't care about both of them. I don't care about either of them, dude. They probably have the same ideals for this country. They just look like they're on opposing sides. So, like, it's so much shit that I really don't even feel like trying to talk about or explain anymore, is because I feel like I'm talking to a wall. I'm literally talking to a mini wall, a brick, technically, but it's a skinny brick. You know, I got that iPhone 8, but, bro, I honestly feel like I'm done talking. Like, I'm done even trying to, no, I'm not gonna say that. I still fuck with dropping gems in music. If people haven't noticed, who listen to my music, probably like, when did I start really changing up? I'm pretty sure whenever I dropped either like Enlighten Me or What You Know To, whichever one came first, probably even sooner than that, I started dropping a lot more gems in my songs. Like, I try to, drop more uplifting shit in my music, just because When you realize why a lot of artists want to go, blow up, or why they want to get big or popular, it's really just to feed their ego, just to get, excuse me, just so they can get a lot of money, they can get a lot of attention, they can get a lot of bitches or whatever the fuck they lack before the clout, okay? I realized I was going into that trap, and I really went far away from why I even started in the first place. It was just to have fun, but now I'm having fun, and I'm trying to also inform people to some degree. But anyway, I'm really just done talking like this. I might not even use my YouTube channel for anything else except music, or occasionally if I really feel like I need to do this again, because like I said, I feel like I'm talking on deaf ears. And also, the way I am at the moment, man, like you can even tell by my demeanor to some degree, I still have a lot of growing to do myself. I still have a lot of evolving to do. And honestly, it would be like amazing for me to bring my channel along on that journey. But honestly, how today, 2020, how this time of my life makes me feel, it makes me feel like it's not even important, dude. Like, even documenting it, although it's good for showing my growth, I need other outlets of that. Because me, depending on social media, like, these videos go on social media. If they don't go on social media, they sit on my phone, and it becomes a vault of just shit that I don't remember I even made. Because I don't write a lot of shit down. I don't even, like, to be honest, there's probably a lot of shit that I believe I can remember in my head. Because like I said, I don't write shit down, and I just completely forgot about. Like, excuse me, like, there will be pictures, or there will be certain audio cues or smells and shit, that's just how we work as humans, that'll bring back memories that I even forgot I had, dude. So it's like, I really need to reevaluate how I process shit as a human. And it's because the world is changing to a degree where it's like, there is gonna be no normal. I'm just gonna say it like that. I don't care how conspiracy I sound. I don't care how far-fetched that sounds. There's not gonna be a normal. There's not gonna be back to normal where masks go away, where there's not gonna be, a vaccine that's gonna have to save us and shit. Like, there's not gonna be a normal, dude. We're gonna be entering a world that is either gonna be the best thing for some people or the worst thing for other people. And I really don't know how to explain that, because it's gonna be a divide. Like, I've already felt now. Like, I guess this is what I said in my last little segment that I recorded. To all the people that I've done wrong, whether that be Dalton, whether that be Janty, that how our friendship is now due to the decisions that I made and things that happened. And just everyone. Like, it even goes further than that. Like, Alex and this whole squad, like Jaden and them, fucking Kwani, Deez. A lot of people that I've just kind of either, like, unintentionally dissed. Timmy's friend, Timmy. Like, it's just how I move and how I deal with a lot of situations, or just people in general. I kind of do them Ben's mom, especially, bruh. Like, how I move, dude. It's like, it catches up. And I've been feeling it for all those situations, especially the ones I forgot about. That's probably the worst ones that hit. But me trying to fight personal demons and me trying to fight my karmic past, there we go, I got it right this time. I honestly, like I said, this is not really a priority that I feel I should be keeping anymore. I want to do it for y'all, but it's like, there are a lot of people who already do this, what I do, on a larger scale. And for second, they do it to, my knowledge and how I feel they do it a lot better than I do. And, I feel like they have the position, because like Daylyt said himself, people do not listen to other people who they consider their equal or less. They consider people with money, people with status, people with clout, to be leaders. As much fuck shit as that might be on, like 6ix9ine had the world by storm at one point, and now everybody calls him a rat. And just because he snitched, nobody likes him. But if they were in his same situation, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna do life for niggas or just people you don't even know like that. But yeah, you say whatever you say. Anyway, I'm not trying to support that either. I'm just saying, people really, they switch. They're very flip-floppity. It's everyone. But I'm just gonna say it like this: I really don't feel like I should be going on with this shit anymore. When it comes to YouTube, or at least when it comes to making these type of videos, because like I said, people really don't give a fuck unless it's in some kind of way that is entertaining, like how Long Beach Griffey does. If you look at his videos, like, because I'm just a very serious person, at least alone. I try not to be as much around other people, because people just get, I guess they get uncomfortable when people are too serious or too quiet, so I try to lighten up, But Long Beach Griffey, for example, he puts a lot of gems in his skits, so you can laugh and you can learn. That's an example of, people don't care about this straight up talk. Like these type of videos, vlogs and type shit like that, y'all understand these don't get as much views because people want to be entertained, they want to be satisfied. Personally, I guess, like they go to entertainment, they go to certain shit like how-to videos, instructional videos because that serves them, which is understandable. But like I said, this is like one of the easiest things for me to do, but it's also the hardest because I just don't get on here and talk about my life and talk about everything is all fucking fruits and cupcakes and shit like that, bro. I talk about how I see the world now and how I force myself to see the world. I wanted to call myself woke or call myself enlightened or whatever the fuck the word is now. And it's like, now that I'm here, it is not, like, I still have a lot of growing to do, which is why I don't like to say enlightened, because enlightenment never stops. Bro, enlightenment goes past death. You cannot be truly enlightened. You will never even reach a fraction of that in this lifetime. And I feel like with that on my mind now, it's like, this is like a limiter, because it's like I want to bring y'all along with the journey, but if I don't have a camera in my face and I don't make it in a way that's digestible and makes it in a way for me to grow efficiently on a channel, especially how the world is looking, bro, it looks like the world is fucking flaming up and going down a hill into a barrel, and I'm trying to blow a YouTube channel up before that happens. Like, it feels so fucking stupid to me right now. And I might end up changing my mind, like, 1 week from now looking at this video. 1 month, 1 year, that might be all different. But right now, I feel like me trying to grow a YouTube channel, me trying to make this, half blue pill, half red pill, bringing people knowledge or truth or whatever the fuck with entertainment and shit like that, it feels like it's, I need to reevaluate some self personally before I even start doing shit like this, dude, because I'm still living with parents. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that, but how this economy makes it seem, and just what the stereotype of that is, it's like that's not gonna be a thing that I'm about to be doing and have over my head while I'm trying to quote unquote make it, dude. Like, I don't know, it's just a lot of shit, and I don't even know if I even put that out in the world the right way. But anyway, I'm gonna end off with this though, so I don't end up out here longer than I want to, because I'm already fucking getting tired from running my mouth. To be honest, honestly, truthfully, we need to, and this is probably the last message I'm ever gonna say on camera for a while, because like I said, I really haven't been feeling motivated to talk like this, because I honestly feel like, what's the point? But if y'all really think voting is gonna do something, y'all need to consider the alternative. Instead of looking for someone to bring you an answer or to bring you answers and to bring a solution to the problem that you think is occurring because of XYZ, why don't you be the solution to your own problem? And I know that's way easier said than done. It's a lot nicer. It sounds way nicer on paper, way easier on paper. But honestly, bro, when you realize what the world would be like if you didn't have a leader, what the world would be like if you didn't have a president, what the world would be like if you didn't have an economy, or whatever the fuck you want to call this place, how would you be living your life? And I'm just going to leave that question out there. How would you be living your life right now if you didn't have to go to work, if you didn't have to have a job, if you didn't have to go to school? And I know that's a reality people can't even think outside of. Certain people can't even think outside of. But it's like, you have to be honest with yourself, man. Because honestly, you've seen the way this year has been going, and it's not been looking too hot. And if you think one person, or even a small team, however big that damn cabinet is with the president, if you think one team, one person, one ideal, one side of the parties, or whatever the fuck is finally gonna fix something that's been happening for years now, man, and this is just a decline of the economy, a decline of us trying to uphold this fake fantasy of the American dream for everybody can make it for themselves as long as you work hard. And the only thing people know how to do when it comes to working hard is showing up and giving their energy for money. And by giving your energy, whether that may be someone smoking a mean-ass cig, that's disgusting. Anyway, what was I saying? God damn it, distracting me, dude. Fuck. People just know how to give their energy for money, bro. Whether that be dealing with people, customer service type shit, whether that be actually doing manual labor, whatever the fuck it is, a lot of people just know how to give their energy for $1 to keep lights on and food in their belly. People don't know how to make lights. People don't know how to grow food. People don't even think the idea of growing food is realistic. That's just farmer shit. And it's honestly real shit. Like, where do you think you get your food from, bro? Like, besides the whole fucking factory, there's probably, like, not even real farms, bro. Like, they probably got, like, fucking factory-induced farms. Bro. Anyways, people need to get to the root of the solution than looking for someone else for the solution. They need to get to the root of the problem. How about that? Because me saying the root of the solution don't sound right. People need to get to the root of the problem to have their solution on hand for themselves instead of looking for someone else to bring that. Or looking for something to bring that. Because it's not going to happen, bro. No one's going to be playing Jesus for you, bro. That's all I can say. No one's going to play Jesus for you, bro. You need to come together. Y'all need to come together. We actually need to do something, and we actually need to be a community. And I'm not talking about just neighborhoods. I'm talking about us as people. You know, the community, the people who make up democracy.